Welcome to the Linked Parishes podcast. I hope you are all well. I'm Donald McCorkindale, the Church of Scotland minister for the parishes of Strontian, Ardgour and Morvern, linked with Acharacle and Ardnamurchan, bringing you news from these parishes and beyond. Tomorrow, Saturday, the 16th of November, the Presbytery Clare LNE meets. We meet online and in various hubs, the length and breadth of our presbytery area, from John O'Groats right down to the Mull of Kintyre, right down to Campbelltown, Southend, and out to the Western Isles, and the furthest point east will be Tomintoul. And maybe it won't be long until we're hearing mention of Tomintoul on the weather forecasts. It always seems to be the first place to be where the roads are closed because of the snow. A wee bit of presbytery news. A new minister is being inducted to the parishes of Mull and Iona. Amanda Macquarie will be inducted to that charge on St Andrew's Day, the 30th of November. The service will be at 1 o'clock at Salon across on Mull. I hope to be there. If anyone else from around here would like to attend, you will be very welcome. And if you want to be in touch, happily give you a lift across to Mull, on the ferry, of course. And affecting us more locally, I can also tell you about the induction to the charge of Cromdale and Advey, linked with Granton-on-Spey and Dalnane Bridge. And that's our very own Reverend Jade McLean, who is sole nominee and has been invited to take on that charge. Her last Sunday with us will be the 24th of November. And I can't remember offhand where she will be preaching on the 24th. You can find out. You'll find out where all the services are. We might let you know who's preaching where. But it will be Jade's last Sunday, the 24th of November, the end of the church year, Christ the King Sunday, before we enter into the season of Advent. Now, Jade, if you're listening, just close your ears just now. If you would like to contribute to a little parting gift. We gave Jade a gift on the occasion of her ordination, but that was a wee while ago now, and I'm sure we want to say farewell and thank you to Jade for her ministry among us. So that's going to be the 7th of December. The service at Inverallen Church in Granton-on-Spey will be at 2 o'clock. And earlier that day, we have the Christmas breakfast in the Ardgour Inn, gathering from 9:15 for breakfast at 9:30. If you can, let me or one of the elders know if you're planning to be there. Good to know numbers so that we can let Luke know to have sufficient breakfasts for us. We'll be finished there by 11, so there's plenty time to be in the ferry queue for the 11:15 and make your way to Granton-on-Spey. Last Sunday was Remembrance Sunday, and we had a number of additional services and acts of remembrance and wreath laying around the area. Because there isn't a memorial at Kingairloch, we always move that service to the third Sunday. So this Sunday coming, the 17th 17th, November the 17th, at 2 o'clock, there will be a service at Kingairloch Church. I'll be leading that on Sunday. I'll also be at Acharacle Church at 11 o'clock this Sunday. Details of all that we're doing between now and the end of the year, you'll find on the church website, peninsulachurches.org.uk. And if you click the link that says Advent and Christmas, we're not quite into Advent, but you'll get the details of all that's happening. That list is still very much a work in progress. I'm currently working on creating the back page for the December Jehadal, and we'll have all that information will be being shared in a number of different ways around the parishes in the coming weeks. Christmas Day is 5 weeks on Wednesday. It's getting close, and lots of exciting things happening around the Peninsula churches. Let me tell you about some of them, and you can have a wee look at the website and pick up all the other detail and information. Sunday, the 1st of December, in the evening, gathering from 6 o'clock at Ardgour Church, there will be pudding and praise. A very informal, kind of different style of worship, a gathering in the church. We'll have some praise, some worship, some new songs, some old songs, and then we will have pudding. Maybe you'll have had your dinner earlier on. We'll have pudding at the church, and a time for a bit of fellowship, getting to know one another and taking time enjoying our company and enjoying being in the presence of God in our fellowship and in our worship, which will then continue after pudding. In Lochalan at Keele Church, there is going to be a Christmas tree festival, and a big thank you to Riona and Megan White, who are organising that with the help of some friends from Burach and other groups around that community. And individuals and groups are invited to decorate a Christmas tree, perhaps with a particular theme. So there's information about that on Facebook, and it's maybe not there yet, but it will be on the church website. And so from Sunday the 8th, the church will be open during the day for you to enjoy the Festival of Christmas Trees. And on the late afternoon, evening, we'll see that the time is well publicised. In the evening of the 8th, there will be a gathering for carols with Burach, and Riona will be organising that. On Saturday, the 14th of December, we have a family event at the Strontian Church. All the local churches, mentioned before, I think, that we have a bi-monthly gathering of church leaders from all the different Christian denominations around the peninsula. And together we are coordinating an event to have a bit of fun. We'll gather for lunch at 1 o'clock. It'll be a cold buffet, Strontian Village Hall, and then some different activities. There'll be fun things to do, making music, some films to watch, some different craft activities. There'll be something for everyone. You can be as active and engaged as you wish, or you can sit and blether with other folk. And then there'll be a cup of tea, some mince pies. Sorry, my watch keeps pinging. Lots of messages coming in. I'll get back to you, I promise. So that's Saturday, the 14th of December at Strontian Village Hall. So after a cup of tea and some mince pies, we then will morph into the Peninsula Carols. That's going to start a little earlier than it has done in the past, at 4:30, and we will have some carols and some readings. Always a good community gathering. So come along just for lunch, just for the afternoon fun activities, or just for the Peninsula Carols, or whichever bits you would like to. And we hope to see many from around the peninsula then. 24th of each month, we have been praying for peace in the Middle East. And the 24th of November is a Sunday. And so in our worship that day, we will be praying for the peace of the world. I was recently on Iona, and I had picked up that beautiful little globe with a representation of the world and the word peace. Peace. So that's the 24th of November, the Sunday, and 24th of December. Yeah, there'll be other things happening then. Christmas Eve celebrations. And yes, we will be remembering the land of Jesus' birth and praying for peace in Israel, in Palestine. If you haven't already signed up for the regular newsletter, then you can do that at peninsulachurches.org.uk. Thank you. Thank you for listening to the Link Parishes podcast. For news, information of all that's happening around the Peninsula Churches, peninsulachurches.org.uk, or on Facebook. And if you're watching this podcast, you can listen to an audio-only version. You can subscribe to that at Apple Podcasts or on Spotify. The linked parishes of the Peninsula Churches are registered charities and congregations of the Church of Scotland within the Presbytery of Clare LNE. God bless you all.